Welcome to the world of mystery, and intrigued with the 1941 film I Wake Up Screaming. This noir classic takes you on a roller coaster of emotions, blending funny, shocking, and sad moments that will keep you glued to your seat. Did you know there are many lesser-known facts and anecdotes surrounding this film that might just leave you astonished? Ever wondered if someone you know has a cherished memory associated with this movie? Perhaps there's a personal experience that adds a unique flavor to their connection with it. As you dive into the story, keep an eye out for those surprising details that make I Wake Up Screaming a timeless gem. Now, have you ever pondered about your most cherished memory or personal experience linked to this film? We'd love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. Share the moments that made I Wake Up Screaming special for you. Get ready for a journey through the shadows and secrets of this captivating classic, and stay tuned for more funny, shocking, and sad facts. The mysteries are about to unfold. Keep watching. I Wake Up Screaming is a compelling film noir that unfolds with a murder mystery at its core. The story revolves around the murder of singing sensation Jill Lilly and the subsequent suspicion that falls on Frankie Christopher, the agent who propelled her from a waitress to stardom. Police Inspector Cornell intensifies the investigation, adding a layer of suspense. The narrative weaves seamlessly between present-day interrogations and flashbacks, gradually revealing the dark underbelly of the characters. The corrupt Inspector Cornell becomes a formidable presence, while Frankie grapples with guilt over Jill's death. Vicky, Jill's sister, complicates matters by developing feelings for Frankie. The cast delivers strong performances, with Betty Grable as the compelling lead and Victor Mature portraying a promoter burdened by guilt. Carole Landis, playing Grable's sister, adds depth to the story, showcasing her versatility in a brief yet impactful role. However, it's Laird Cregar's portrayal of Inspector Cornell that steals the spotlight. His character oscillates between deadly, sinister, and pathetic, each facet convincingly portrayed. The film's director skillfully utilizes shadows to create a captivating atmosphere. Despite potential deterioration in the film stock over the years, the visual effect, intentional or not, enhances the overall atmosphere with a subtle, sickly hue. I Wake Up Screaming emerges as a noteworthy film noir, featuring a stellar cast and a progressively dark narrative. The engaging plot and compelling performances make it a worthwhile watch for fans of the genre. Meet the 1941 film that almost went by a different name. Originally titled Hotspot, the movie had a title sequence shot under this moniker, but the studio eventually opted for the more gripping I Wake Up Screaming. Interestingly, the UK release retained the original title, and British prints feature the initial sequence. Collectors prize surviving promotional materials labeled Hotspot, showcasing a piece of cinematic history. Diving into the background of one of its stars, we find a man of many roles on Radio Martin Kane and Barry Craig, confidential investigator. When cancer silenced his voice, he shifted gears, dedicating himself to anti-smoking education. A shift from fictional mysteries to a real-world cause, showcasing the actor's commitment beyond the silver screen. Another intriguing tidbit involves Charles Lane's appearances on The Donna Reed Show. While he graced the screen twice, the credits failed to acknowledge his presence in Season 2, Episode 10, titled All Mothers Worry, leaving a subtle mystery for keen-eyed viewers. As we unravel these lesser-known facets, the shadows deepen, echoing the mysterious allure of I Wake Up Screaming. The film's alternate identity and the actor's transition from radio to a noble cause add layers to the narrative. It's a reminder that behind the scenes, the real stories are often as intriguing as the ones unfolding on screen. Amidst shadows and secrets, subtle details weave into the narrative of I Wake Up Screaming, creating an intriguing story. Take notice of the Chesterfield cigarettes discreetly placed in the columnist's drawer, mirroring their presence in the background scenes with Victor Mature. These cigarettes, like silent observers, make recurrent appearances, subtly linking characters and scenes. Victor Mature, known for diverse roles, notably endured a flogging in Zarak, a unique distinction among movie-titled characters. This is a stark contrast to his role in I Wake Up Screaming, showcasing the actor's versatility in cinema. Betty Grable, in the early days of her career, lent her voice to the Ted Fio Rito Orchestra, a departure from her later Broadway performances. Despite her admission that singing posed a challenge, her journey from Broadway to the silver screen adds depth to the narrative. Grable's wit shines through as she humorously reflects on her singing experiences while immersing herself in roles like Dewberry Was a Lady and Hello, Dolly. As we delve deeper, the film's alternate title, Hotspot, emerges as an interesting facet. While the UK retained this title, collectors value remnants of the original sequence, preserving a piece of cinematic history. These glimpses into the film's evolution add layers to its enigmatic allure. Diverging from fiction to reality, a significant transition is observed in an actor's life. Martin Caine, initially known for radio roles, turned advocate against smoking after losing his voice to cancer. This shift from fictional mysteries to a real-world cause reflects a commitment that goes beyond the silver screen, showcasing the actor's varied legacy. Intriguingly, Charles Lane's uncredited appearances on the Donna Reed show introduce a subtle mystery for keen-eyed viewers. Despite gracing the screen, his presence went unnoticed in the credits, leaving a quiet enigma in Season 2, Episode 10, titled All Mothers Worry. Navigating through these lesser-known facets, the movie's mystique deepens, echoing the essence of I Wake Up Screaming. The convergence of details, from cigarettes to alternate titles and real-world transitions, unveils a narrative beyond the surface, reinforcing the film's appeal. In one scene of the film, Ed Cornell, during a visit to Jill Lynn's apartment, notices a framed print named The Garden of Hope by R. Atkinson Fox. He intriguingly asks Jill about her belief in hope. This print, popular in the 1920s, adds a subtle layer to the character dynamics. Laird Cregar, who played Inspector Cornell, had a real-life encounter with danger during a ride along with the Elday police. He found himself caught up in an actual shooting. Remarkably, Cregar reported for duty shortly after an emergency appendectomy, defying his doctor's orders. His commitment to the role and the film shines through despite personal challenges. Beyond the silver screen, Laird Cregar's life took a different turn during World War II. Serving as a petty officer in the Coast Guard, he navigated the North Atlantic, witnessed the Normandy landings, and experienced the dropping of the bomb on Okinawa. His real-world journey adds a unique dimension to his portrayal of Inspector Cornell in the film. These behind-the-scenes glimpses, from a framed print to the actor's real-life exploits, enrich the narrative of the film. The convergence of art and reality in I Wake Up Screaming unveils a tapestry of experiences that go beyond the scripted shadows, creating a compelling backdrop for the noir classic. During Hollywood's golden era, British actor Allyn Mowbray found solace in the Cock and Bull, a British-style tavern on the Sunset Strip. Regular patrons, like veteran CBS News commentator Bill Stout, recall Mowbray's distinctive routine, arriving in the morning donned in a London bowler, sipping 2 martinis, enjoying soft-boiled eggs, and departing, setting an unusual tone for the day. Betty Grable, the leading lady of the late 1940s, took an unconventional step by insuring her legs with Lloyd's of London for a staggering $250,000. This move highlighted Hollywood's fixation on physical assets, emphasizing the unique financial dynamics of the era. Charles Lane, reflecting on his extensive career, singled out Desi Arnaz as the best actor he ever worked with. Lane's praise for Arnaz's acting skills offers a glimpse into the camaraderie and talent that defined Hollywood's golden age. Navigating the shadows of I Wake Up Screaming, it's essential to recognize the real-world shifts that actors underwent. From Martin Caine's radio roles to becoming a vocal anti-smoking advocate, his commitment went beyond the silver screen, echoing a dedication that transcended scripted mysteries. As the film almost slipped into the moniker Hotspot, its alternate identity adds a layer of intrigue. Across the pond, the UK retained the original title, preserving a snippet of cinematic history for collectors. Meanwhile, Charles Lane's uncredited appearances on the Donna Reed show inject a subtle mystery for astute viewers, emphasizing that behind-the-scenes stories often rival on-screen narratives. Delving into the finer details, Chesterfield's cigarettes, discreetly placed in scenes, become silent observers, linking characters and scenes throughout. These subtle connections, coupled with Victor Mature's diverse roles, showcase the film's broad appeal. In a poignant scene, Ed Cornell's inquiry about a framed print, The Garden of Hope, adds depth to character dynamics. Laird Cregar, who portrayed Cornell, faced challenges and real-life dangers during a police ride-along, and later served in the Coast Guard during World War II. His commitment to the film, despite personal hardships, weaves experiences that enrich the narrative. As we unravel these lesser-known facets, the enigmatic allure of I Wake Up Screaming deepens, merging the scripted shadows with real-world stories. The convergence of art and reality creates a compelling backdrop, reinforcing the film's enduring appeal.